this show right here, Kate's Law. Kate Steinle was killed by an illegal who was caught several times, convicted several times, came back and killed Kate Steinle.
Yeah, I think, listen, Eric, here's the important point. We're not talking about knocking on doors and finding a Mexican grandmother who's been here for 30 years and saying, show us your paper. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about dangerous people, and we know that the number is at least in the hundreds of thousands. Donald Trump stipulates it might well be in the millions of people who don't belong here in the first place. On top of that, have committed crimes against Americans, largely, again, against immigrant communities themselves, legal immigrants. So this is utterly unfair. And listen, political correctness is not just dumb, it can sometimes be deadly, and it certainly was for Kate, and it is for many Americans, and it's time for, we've turned this world upside down where we act like people who are illegally are the victims.
I gotta go. It's a heated debate that will go on. Thank you both very, very much. Sean, thank you. That's it for us tonight. I'm Eric Bowen, in for Bill O'Reilly, and please remember, the spin stops here because we're looking out for you.
Breaking tonight, new questions about what comes next. In roughly 60 days, our president-elect will be sworn in. For the first time in a decade, Republicans will hold the House, the Senate, and the White House. And President Trump will have a once-in-a-lifetime chance to remake America. Welcome to this Kelly Files Special 2016 in Focus. I'm Megyn Kelly. The special studio. I have a special thing to show you. Quiet. Surprise. It was roughly a month ago when then-candidate Donald Trump, down in the polls and all but done in the assessment of many media outlets, went to Gettysburg to give a Saturday speech. There he outlined a plan for his first 100 days in office with a focus on cleaning up Washington, protecting American workers, and what he called restoring the rule of law. He also talked about repealing Obamacare, building a border wall, and rebuilding our infrastructure. And his team says he's going to deliver.
Well, I think he's going to execute his plan. I mean, he talked about the things he wants with national security, immigration, the economy, 100-day plan, working with the Speaker and the leader of the U.S. Senate. All those things are really important. We have a mandate, and the American people decided to put the Republicans in control of the House, the Senate, and the White House, and that means that we now need to execute the will of the American people.
Joining me now, Dana Lash, host of Dana on the Blaze TV, along with Mark Thiessen, American Enterprise Institute scholar. And guess who else is here? It's not just those two. Wait for it. Sarah